Prepare for the first fight of the evening. Coming in from the blue corner, GPUK. Coming in from the red corner, Ladies and gentlemen, in the first fight of the evening, in the blue corner, coming from Wales, in his second amateur mixed martial arts fight, with a record of 1 win, GPUK! And his opponents, in the red corner, in his amateur mixed martial arts debut from Slovakia, Igor Farka!
So here we are then at GPUK 32.
Yeah, looking forward to another explosive night of action with myself, Wes Brown.
And myself, Matt White. It's good to be back.
Heavy leg kick there from you.
Very heavy hands from both fighters.
This is a frantic opening. Nice underhook there, turning him against the fence.
Both fighters jostling for position on the fence. Some pretty heavy knees there from Farkas.
Yeah, there's no
and again,
jitters.
Oh, he's oversteered and taken it.
Rest called time there for
I think it was a headbutt, was it?
I think it was a knee to the head on the slip.
Okay.
It was unintentional. I mean, the knee was intentional, but he didn't deliberately do it to the downed opponent. It was in the flurry.
Yeah.
Referee just giving him a few words, advising him.
To be fair, Keith Hughes doesn't look too badly affected by it.
No, he doesn't.
And we've just lost a point there for Farkas.
The ref. Done the first minute of his debut, he's lost a point.
Harsh for a first offence?
Definitely, on a debut fighter, but ref's decision's final.
Good oblique kick. Not taking any of the sting out of Keith Hughes.
Looking for the up kicks there.
Some knees to the body from side control by Keith Hughes.
He's framing against the face.
Now he's in mount. If he can get the hooks in, he's got a rear naked choke. He's flattened him out. That's it. It's over.
Keith Hughes moves to 2-0 in his amateur career.
That was a good performance by Keith. I do feel personally that the knee to the head bought him a little bit of time. I thought he may have been on his way out at that point.
Yeah, he was clearly. I think he was flustered by the fast start from Igor on his debut.
Yeah.
By rear naked choke with a fight record of 2 wins from Wales. From the blue corner, Surgeon General. In the red corner, Stephen Cowley. Gentlemen, first round brought to you by Gladiator Promotions UK, sponsored by Strength Asylum. Three 3-minute rounds between Surgeon General and Stephen Cowley.
I've got a vested interest in this one. I used to train with Stephen, and I've actually judged on his 2 previous fights here. He's got a very good, very underrated ground game, but it's been a while since he had his last fight.
Complete contrast and start to this fight to the last one.
Both of these guys are swinging for the fences.
Yeah, the hands are flying now. He's been clipped. Stephen has.
Not last very long.
Fights at the floor now.
Yeah, I think technique went out the window there.
Yeah, I think somebody got clipped and they just ran with it.
Yep.
But now the fight's on the floor.
Steph, he has left himself exposed.
I mean, we know from previous outings the guys from Bradford MMA bring an excellent jiu-jitsu standard.
They can grapple.
And he's now here, settled in top side control.
He's postured well, he's got a good spread there.
He's looking for the armbar then, where he lets Stephen move. Reverse triangle's locked up now. He's looking to attack the arm that's free.
He does have the arm, he's got his hands linked underneath. Stephen's doing a good job of keeping the arm tucked in.
Switch to the arm, got upside down. Stephen defended well there.
I think Stephen's taken a bit of a break taking top position. He's just had to defend for the first minute of that fight.
Yeah, to be looking for the armbar now. That's a nice armbar.
He is leaving that arm in a lot. That's probably 3rd, 4th attempt.
Yeah, I mean, General on the bottom, looking very attacking.
Yep,
guard,
and
he's not afraid to open his guard and look something. Triangle now.
And yet again, he's going for an arm, he's going for the leg triangle. I think Stephen's best opportunity is to try and get this standing.
Yeah,
go for strikes. He doesn't want to take this guy on the ground.
As it stands, posture's key. Nice, passing the guard now into half guard. Looking to attack the arm.
And even when he gets into half guard, the first thing the first thing Salem's doing is looking to attack the neck or attack the limb.
Nice shots there. He's looking to attack the foot now. Salem is sat back on the footlock. That's a nice rip on the leg. It's a strong footlock attempt.
For a debut fighter, this is a relentless approach.
It's great. Salem here needs to get that left hand eye there to finish the footlock.
Yeah.
Looking for a better X-guard here.
Stefan looks a little bit on the gas side now.
Yeah. Still looking to pass though. Pass his quarter guard to Mount. He might be tired, but he's definitely working hard.
He's working, but obviously with no headshots on the ground, full mount really isn't going to be a hugely dominant position for him.
I think he's let him escape there.
That was a fast and frenetic round.
Yeah, it started so peacefully, and then it just exploded. One guy got clipped, the other guy got clipped, and then the fight happened.
Yeah. And again, we saw from Bradford MMA, we saw what a ground game these guys have got. This is the last place you want to be taking these guys. Now I know I said at the start of the fight, Stefan's got a good ground game, but this looks potentially at another level. I think if he wants to win this fight, I think he needs to look to avoid the takedown, keep it standing, and hope that he can do it through strikes. Because I don't think he's going to submit this guy.
Right, we're back here now for the second round.
General very keen to get across the cage. Andy Nichols just had to send him back.
Cowley definitely looking, well, both guys looking warm from that first round.
Now this is where they should have started in the first. Touch of gloves, feeling out.
Ooh, beautiful overhand right there. He's got the takedown, no left his head in.
So straight away there, we've identified that Stefan's best opportunity is to keep this standing, and he's already had the most success he's had in the fight. Yet again, he's now defending another potential armbar.
Nice, Stefan working now to pass into a steady top side control. He's isolated the forearm at the moment.
But look, that's
nice transition.
That's
there.
excellent. I mean, he's just spun out of that. You don't get the impression this is a 16-year-old lad.
No, to be honest, since I read the information at the beginning of the fight, I forgot that. I'm watching the guy. You wouldn't have a clue. He wouldn't even have a clue. It's his debut, let alone it's a 16-year-old debut.
Yeah. Again, Stefan almost defending another armbar.
I think he's taking a breather now, just settling down a bit.
Yep.
Getting some. He wants, somebody needs some consistent control in this contest. Which Stefan's looking to do now.
Yep. I think we'll expect to see Salim literally just push himself off the cage in a minute.
Yeah, I think
roll out and maybe attack again.
Yeah, I think he's going to look to attack that arm that's around the head. So when you're on the bottom and you're hugging and holding the guy down, whilst you're defending yourself from the shots, you actually expose your own arms to attack.
Yep.
If Stefan could wrap that arm up, posture, break the grip, he's got an armbar.
And again, excellent transition. But he has left Stefan inside control.
I'm wondering, with it being the debut of General, is he a bit gassed? In the first round, I think he'd have escaped by now.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree.
That adrenaline dump, first contest, you don't know the experience.
Well, I think they came out at such a frenetic pace. He probably took a couple of shots he's not used to taking.
Well, that overhand right there opened the second round was something else.
Yeah. But both are breathing quite heavily at the moment. Steph going for the forearm across the throat.
He's used that quite a lot in this second round.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable, if nothing else.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think Stefan's getting a bit frustrated at the moment, not being able to deliver headshots. So he's finding himself now in a dominant position, but he's not able to do anything with it.
Yeah, it's always awkward, but getting these early fights of your career out the way, being able to concentrate on the striking, standing, and the wrestling and jiu-jitsu on the floor without the fear of them headshots.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest though, that was a tough round to score. it was a tough round to score because although Stefan had top control for the vast majority, he probably landed the bigger shots. He took the top control, but he didn't do an enormous amount with it.
If I had to call it, I'd say it's one round apiece going into the final.
Yeah.
I think the final round's the decider in this fight.
But it's whether Stefan knows that.
Both corner teams now working on the respective guys, trying to get him to breathe, get some air in them lungs, cooling him down now with the towels.
I still think if Stefan can keep this standing and use his hands on his feet, I think he can win this fight. I think he can win it comfortably. Even when he takes top position and he goes to ground, he's still vulnerable from an attack from the bottom.
Yeah, but you know, he was caught in that first round, so General's obviously earned the respect to Cowley, so maybe that's why he shied away from the striking.
Yeah, possibly. Third and final round.
The final round, all to play for. Both guys, it's either one of them's fight to take here.
I'll look for Stefan to unload with that overhand right again. There it is. General saw that one coming.
Cowley closes the distance now, looking for the takedown. This is where you're seeing the jiu-jitsu mentality now.
Yeah, the corner of...
the sit down and guard pull as opposed to the MMA mentality of wrestle, get up, get to your feet.
General's corner, a calling for him, get on top, wrestle.
Up half guard, possibly looking for a lockdown now on the bottom.
Both of these guys are tired. You can see it.
Yeah, it's a tough debut.
Yeah.
It's a tough debut for anybody.
Again, arm on the throat.
I think Cowley's looking for a reaction with that push on the throat, hoping that General pops an arm up, gives him an arm, something to work with.
And he is. He's leaving that arm out.
Yeah, when he's exposing the arm, what Stefan needs to do is move his mount higher, put a knee in the armpit, behind the tricep to stop him retracting the arm.
I think he's waiting to get his head underneath that right arm and maybe go for the arm triangle.
Potentially, it is there. General's corner were calling for the Hooper earlier. I mean, especially in this rule set with no headshots on the ground, holding him down is not really beneficial.
No, it's not really a scoring. It's not a scoring mentality.
He's never going to escape while he's holding.
No.
And he's not going to get hit if he doesn't hold. So he, you know.
Both fighters taking some very deep breaths.
Cowley looking for controlling that arm now. If he can just slide this left knee higher, pin it right in there behind, stop him pulling the arm back down.
Maintain top position well.
Yeah, he's carried on in the third round where he finished the second.
Yeah.
No, for all intents and purposes, it's a carbon copy of the second round.
And if it's a carbon copy of the second round and you scored the second round to Cowley, you'd almost be looking to score the third.
Yeah,
I mean, could you make an argument that there's been enough offence from General to win the round?
It's been purely survival in this third round. Crowd showing appreciation there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. The winner, by way of unanimous decision, from Stoke, in the red corner, stepping in from the blue corner, Mek Production. Fight consists of three 3-minute rounds put to you by Gladiator Promotions UK. Proudly sponsored by Hanley Muscle.
Moving on to the third fight of the evening from GPUK 32. We've got Mikhail Malko in the blue corner, all the way from Russia, taking on Joffrey Holton from Stoke, representing the very own Gladiator Gym.
Okay, so both fighters touch gloves.
It's a big kick to open
heavy kick.
Holton immediately looks for a takedown.
Of course, we've got no visibility as to how these fighters are going to fight.
No,
the skill level.
Not at all. I mean, as far as the usual heavyweight division goes, these are two of the more athletic looking guys.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, they could both have an impeccable ground game, but it's a heavyweight. This could be over in one punch.
Yeah, I mean, you can instantly see Mikhail's ground game is very limited, going for the headlock on the floor, giving up his back now.
Joffrey Holton's got he's got the hooks in.
Yeah.
And he's got an arm almost under the chin. He's verging on neck crank territory at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Holton could do with just putting his hands together, taking a seatbelt grip and just settling this down a bit,
yep.
wear Mikhail out a bit there.
I think he's almost got this.
Yeah, he's under the chin now.
Even if he doesn't go for the choke,
he's about to fall off.
The crank will do him.
So let's take some shots now.
Needs to watch the back of the head.
Yeah, all the shots making contact with the ear there, all legal.
He's not defending himself, Michael Malko.
Not at all.
I think it's only a matter of time before the ref steps in.
He's not giving up that choke though, he's not quitting.
No.
He may be taking shots, but there's still fighting. And Mikhail.
There is, but there's almost zero defense. One more shot and I think Andy Nichols would have stopped that fight.
Holton looking at the ref, asking for the stoppage.
This is over. This is over.
Ref called it.
Malko's protesting the finish, but I don't think you can have any argument over that.
No,
that probably could have been stopped 30 seconds earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by technical knockout from the red corner, On to the next fight. In the blue corner, GPUK. Coming from the red corner, Hanley. Ladies and gentlemen, the first title fights of the evening. Fighting for the featherweight title. Bringing you 5 3-minute rounds. Sponsored by LA Muscle.
First title fight of the evening here in the featherweight division, 6 kilos.
So we return back to featherweight. Our second featherweight fight of the night, along with two.
Yeah, we've got
heavyweights.
Habib Rahman, impressive in his last outing on GPUK, taking on local Pete Haddon, representing Gladiator Gym.
Now, one thing which is going to be obvious right from the start is that Habib is going to be the more athletic of the two.
Yeah,
so I think we can expect
takedown.
to see him throw a few more kicks, to be a little bit faster and quicker on the ground. But I think Pete's probably got the harder punch.
Yeah, Pete's looking underneath like some sort of electric chair type thing, but without the lockdown. Habib in mount. You notice you got headshots on the ground here. Pete giving up his back now. Habib definitely in control.
I think he's got that. Well, no, he's not locked in.
Well, he's defended there.
He's got a neck crank in
That's
there.
definitely under there. That is switch to the body triangle. Switched him. And there's the tap. Habib Rahman, your new featherweight champion, GPUK.
and gentlemen, we have a winner by way of first round rear naked chokehold. From the blue corner, featherweight champion, Habib Nurmagomedov.
We're witnessing greatness.
From the blue corner, Mek Production. The next fight consists of three 3-minute rounds, brought to you by Gladiators UK, proudly sponsored by Fight Gear.
So we're in now for another heavyweight war as two debutants, Max Alcock from Derby, Gavin Buckland from Coventry.
Yeah, we're moving on to the next fight. Here at GPUK 32, eventful night already, champions crowned.
Certainly. We've now got a fight where we've got two bearded fellas and the only way to tell the part is with the tattoos.
And we're underway here, touch your gloves.
Cagey opening. Ooh,
Big
that was a thunderous kick.
Return with the inside low kick though. Nice turn.
And the doors come open. I've never seen that in MMA before.
Technical issue there, referee intervened quick. We're off again. Nice, inside low kick again.
I mean, these two are big guys. I'm not surprised the door came open.
There's some weight hitting the fence right then. But now we've got Buckland pressing him up against the fence.
He's delivering a few knees to the leg there as well, to the standing leg.
The knees in that position, they accumulate over time.
They do. No one wants to be stuck up against the fence eating a bunch of knees.
No, Alcock almost reversed there, but still pressed against the fence.
Well, although we are dealing with two heavyweights, it does seem to be a very clear strength advantage one way for Buckland.
Yeah, he's looking for the takedown. Alcock takes the head.
He's not going to get the choke from there.
Buckland's passing. Going with the common theme at the moment from the UFC.
Yep.
The Von Flue is the option.
Oh, the Von Prue.
The Von Prue.
What do they say? Never hold on to the guillotine from side control.
Buckland stable here now, top position. In the guard of Alcock.
He is raining some bombs down though. And of course this is A-class, so headshots are allowed.
Yeah, it makes a completely different landscape on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, Alcock's guard is wide open. Buckland can stand, pass anytime he chooses. Alright, remember here, it's two debutants again.
Yeah. The fight IQ isn't quite there.
No, I mean, you start thinking about defending the shots, you worry about the punches, you forget about your guard, your feet come open.
I mean, in many respects, at least one of these guys, Max Alcott, may well be almost slipping into survival mode when he's on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, he did just attack the armbar there, though. Unfortunately, he's ended up getting passed for his effort. Buckland looking to close out the first round and staying in top position. Cage door is closed, checked, and we're on the way.
Buckland again goes with the overhand left but misses.
He's gone for that guillotine again, it's slipped out.
Now, I can see him holding on to the back of the head. It's not really a practical offence. It's not going to transition him into anything. The only thing he's doing is he's preventing him from posturing up right now.
Yeah, we have got the full headshots on the ground. We've got the full amateur rules now, so obviously sometimes posture control stops you getting punched in the face.
Although he has linked up for a potential triangle choke.
That's one way to open the triangle. It doesn't always work.
No, we've seen it fail here before. But I think at this level it'll work more often than it doesn't.
Yeah, Max Alcock even landed a nice little right hook in that after that slam. He's looking for the triangle again with the wrist control.
He's actually looking more for an omoplata.
You're right.
He is, he's actually gone for the omoplata.
This would be impressive if we get the omoplata finish.
I personally have never seen someone tap to an omoplata.
He needs to straighten them legs out.
This would be a first for me. I don't think he's got it in enough to get the tap. I think if he pushes both his heels forward, and stretches the legs out, he should very well have him.
Yeah, and he stretched them legs out in front,
while
the
right leg's tucked in, he's not doing anything other than buying himself a bit of time.
In this position, I like to see both hands gable grip.
Now he's looking to push the feet out. He's lost it now.
He's looked for the armbar. It's an armbar finish.
Our next title fight of the evening. Stepping in from the blue corner, Tom Mullen! From the red corner, Mario Stanka! This title bout consists of 5 3-minute rounds. Lightweight title fight is brought to you by Gladiator Promotions UK in association with the Unity Foundation. Fighting for the lightweight title in the blue corner, Tom Mullen!
Tom Mullen returning to GPUK from Bradford, and we've got Mario Stankoff making his second appearance on GPUK.
Been a relatively successful night for Bradford MMA so far.
Yeah,
you'd like to think they're relatively confident going into this one.
Yeah, this is the third one there, guys. Beautiful front kick opening.
That connected flush as well.
If I remember rightly, from Mario's last outing, he was the stronger of the two strikers back in that contest.
He's having second best in this one so far. Oh!
Referee taking a close look.
I think actually went in to stop that. I think he realised that it wasn't
for the arm now.
Yeah.
Kimura possibly.
No,
Knee in the ribs, taking the back now. He's not even bothering to put the hook in. He has now. Mario standing up, trying to push that arm from under the chin.
But if he's able to get a standing rear naked choke, that's an impressive move, particularly at this level.
Yeah, Stankoff's got a few options here.
I mean, he needs to get him off it. Even if he doesn't get the choke in, it's going to be extremely exhausting carrying that weight.
Yeah, Mullen trapping the wrist now, climbing his way up the bank. So calm and composed.
He's almost ragdolling him around the ring at the moment. He's able to do whatever he wants. Oh,
With some heavy strikes from the top. Stankoff not quitting though.
It was interesting. Stankoff just tried to roll out of an arm lock.
Yeah, it was like some standing Kimura. The forward roll, the active forward roll in that position. Mullen comfortably in mount.
I think Stankoff's in a lot of trouble now.
He is, but he's still working. He's not just taking the shots.
He's not, but he's mounting precious little offence.
Yeah, he may be slightly unorthodox at the moment. I think Mullen may be setting up a triangle here. From the back.
Some hammer fists to the side of the head. I mean, he's still riding half on the back.
That's it, both hooks are in now.
I think this isn't far from being over.
Stankoff's not really fighting the hands this time.
No, the arm's under the chin. Doesn't seem to be any danger from the choke at the moment.
I think it might have switched to rear naked choke effort. It looks locked in from here, and
It's over.
And that's all that you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by round one stoppage via rear naked choke, and the new amateur lightweight champion from the blue corner, from Hanley! In our penultimate fight of the evening, coming in from the blue corner, Jamie Lee. Fighting from the red corner, Dan Holbrook. Round title fight is brought to you by Gladiator Promotions UK in association with Strength Asylum. Fighting for the vacant welterweight championship belt in the blue corner, Jamie Lee! And in the corner, fighting from out in the red corner, Dan Holbrook!
So this is for the vacant welterweight title. This is actually a fight that I've been looking forward to from the moment the card was announced, because it's not often you get to see two fighters with at least 5 fights apiece.
Yeah, it's very evenly matched. Jamie Lee in the blue corner at 5-0, Dan Holbrook in the red corner at 4-1.
Yeah.
5 fights experience of both.
For amateur MMA, that's a wealth of experience.
Definitely it is. Touch of the gloves now, and we're off. Front kick from Holbrook.
Ooh, clubbing right hand there from Jamie Lee.
Yeah, Jamie Lee's definitely an aggressive style.
And again. He's catching with some right hand bombs there.
Jamie secures the takedown there. Holbrook's regained full guard.
Ooh. Some vicious ground and pound.
It's nice, he's composed on the top. He's looking for some single heavy shot power here. Nice up kick attempt. Holbrook looking to attack off his back. Jamie Lee now passes the guard.
It looks like he's taking a slight breather now. I think he may have punched himself out for a short period there.
Yeah, it's always the worry when you start that fast and heavy. Holbrook now could be attacking the legs here.
Jamie Lee showing a not quite sure what happened there, did you see?
I think the referees split him up for grabbing the gloves, I think.
Okay.
And possibly pulling the guard away and throwing shots. Now grabbing the shorts with both hands.
And now the fence.
Now he's grabbing the fence. I think he likes to grab things.
Yeah, I think he does. Now that, again, he's grabbing the fence. I think he's on the verge of losing a point.
Both hands on the fence.
I think one more fence grab and you could see him deduct to the point. That's the 4th or 5th infraction inside a round.
But still, he's driving for the takedown.
He is.
His posture's broken, really. Holbrook really could just drive his head to the mat. He's got no posture.
But he's now started to attack the ribs, which again is the next best thing which is available.
It's a nice takedown fence. Really drags that arm back up. He spat his gum shield out there. It looked deliberate for a break.
But obviously the ref doesn't need to cut to put the gum shield back in until it's a natural break.
That's the end of the first round. He's having a point deducted now. Persistent fouling, grabbing the shorts, grabbing the gloves, grabbing the fence.
I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a shock that's been called.
No,
there were a number of infractions.
I mean, the ref broke the fight once and then warned him 4 or 5 times. I mean, I'm looking at the two guys now. I'm thinking Holbrook's going to go out to control.
Yeah.
We're not in there, but that gum shield just appeared from nowhere.
Yeah. The gum shield appeared from nowhere. Jamie Lee's hunched over the fence. Dan Holbrook is stood upright, taking deep breaths.
Yeah. When you're gassing, the first thing you want out your breathing is your gum shield.
Yeah. I think, from what we saw in the first round, I think what I'm expecting to see in round 2 is Jamie Lee to come looking out for a thunderous overhand or a solid kick, just to try and take the wind out of Dan Holbrook's sails and to give him that stunned advantage.
Yeah,
what Dan Holbrook doesn't want is to get hit. If he can avoid getting hit, let him take a few swings, burn out the last of the gas he's got, and he's there for the taking.
Yeah, Holbrook's got to be composed. You know Jamie Lee's going to be coming out looking, tired shots are heavy shots.
Yeah.
And he's going to be coming out looking to land.
But yeah, Dan Holbrook definitely looks the fresher of the two right now.
Yeah, I mean, all through that first round with the dominant position, he was looking for a TKO stoppage. He was never really looking to pass. He's not interested in his jiu-jitsu, just looking for the stoppage. Both start with a front kick.
Good manoeuvring there by Holbrook.
Holbrook with a nice snap down.
That's exactly what he wants to be doing.
Jamie Lee swinging for the fences now. Albert looking composed. I think he's been called for holding the shorts again there.
Jamie Lee probably needs to do a little bit less arguing with the referee.
Yeah, he needs to concentrate on the fighting. Albert lands a nice shot there.
I mean, even if Jamie Lee won that first round, it will be a drawn round.
Yeah, you're forgetting that the deductive point. So you're in the first round, yeah, it's going to be a 9-9 round.
If you score it for Jamie Lee, it's a 9-9 round.
Which I think they will do.
I think you
Albert
have to.
taking the black. His hand's already under the chin.
He's got it. He's done.
It's over. Dan Holbrook, the new welterweight GPUK champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by way of round 2 submission. The new welterweight champion and birthday boy. Gentlemen, the last fight of the evening. Fighting from the blue corner, Sean Davies. Fighting from the red corner, Mek Production. Ladies and gentlemen, in our final title fight of the evening, fighting for the vacant flyweight title. This fight brought to you by Gladiator Promotions UK in association with Mansfield. 5 3-minute rounds. In the blue corner, fighting for the red corner, Sean Davies.
We're on for the final fight of the night.
Yeah, we've got Jones over in the blue corner from Bradford MMA versus Davies in the red corner, coming all the way from Wales. Teammate of Hughes, who we saw victorious first fight of the evening.
Okay, so let's do this. Touch your gloves and we go.
So we've got Shaq Jones making his second appearance or third in GPUK. Makes a fast start with the hip throw.
Once again, from Bradford MMA, gets it to the ground.
Looking to pass, Davies closes the guard. We've got Jones keeping forward pressure now in the closed guard, making it uncomfortable for Davies on the bottom. Davies' guard's open, looking to do some work. He's climbing his guard up higher. Davies got a deep overlook on Shaq Jones' arm, switch to the arm bar.
He looks like he may well have the arm.
Jones here needs to stack, keep the weight down. Davies switches.
Now he's countering with some good headshots. He's been able to get the arm free.
I think Davies just shown Jones there that he's no slouch off his back.
No.
He's got to stay switched on all the time. He's working the armbar from that deep overhook that Davies has got on the bottom. It's a big slam from Jones.
Now at the moment there's not a huge amount of offense, but it's all pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Jones is applying some good pressure in the guard. Davies is... Neither guy's really doing a lot.
No.
Davies really, a good effort for the submission.
But Jones will be the happier, taking top position, applying the pressure. Now that was a very quick transition. I think that's not far from being hooked in. He's going gable grip. That's in. That's in. He's got the hooks in. He's under it. He's going to tap.
He has got his feet crossed though. He's at risk of being a footlock defence here.
He is, but he's bent. He's arching the back so deep. I don't think he's going to get out of it. And again, he's still attacking that neck.
10 seconds to go.
If he can hold on for 10 seconds.
From where Shaq Jones took the back, Davies feared the suplex and dropped to the floor.
Yep.
Davies back in a comfortable position.
That was well ridden out by Sean Jones. Another 30 seconds and that would have been forcing the tap.
Yeah, it was very close, very close. Jones is going to be disappointed he didn't get the tap there. Davies possibly, I get he dropped his weight to defend the suplex, but he kind of just sat to the floor too far.
I'd imagine he'll learn from that in the second round. Given the weight of both respective guys, there will be more danger in him getting the neck than him actually achieving the German suplex.
Yeah, I know Shaq Jones spent most of the first round on top, but it was in terms of right up until the end, it was pretty even.
Yeah.
Obviously Davies attacking the armbar early on, Jones with the neck at the final. Ball at the end of the first round.
But it's great being on the top, but you are also bent over, your diaphragm's bent, you're not actually able to take the deep breaths. Good left hook and a good right hook.
Maybe we'll get a bit of striking in the second round.
Oh,
he's caught him there with a 1-2. Oh. Instantly clinches up now to defend. If you're Davies now, you want to get... That's a great rip for the takedown from Shaq Jones. Top position, off guard.
Yeah, Davies has now seen his key to victory. If he can get this back up on the feet, he knows he can tag Shaq Jones.
Definitely. He wants to be getting his back against the fence now, wall walking,
yeah,
driving his way back to standing, create some distance and land some more of them punches.
The longer he stays on the back, the longer that Shaq Jones has top position, the more likely it is that he gets the win.
So Gladiators now, ideal time to wall walk, keep driving your back against the fence.
I think he's going to find wall walking quite difficult. He has a habit of getting his foot stuck under Shaq Jones. Jones has got full mount now. And again, he's got the arm. That should be enough. That should be enough.
I think Shaq Jones needs to pinch his knees together. The reason why he didn't... Davis needs to get some weight down, stack him hard. Find some ground and pound now.
Hammer fist will do it.
He's indeed. I think there's still a possible triangle now. Both arms through.
To be fair, that armbar was in quite deep.
It was. Shaq Jones's knees were too far apart. If he just pinched the knees, it would have increased the angle. He's attacking the arm again though.
Yeah.
Davies keeping the weight down.
Now Davies is going to be quite happy in this position. He spent most of this round and the previous round on his back. He's got about 45 seconds to go. He could really try and do some damage.
Shaq Jones standing. Davies pulls guard.
Probably not his first choice.
I don't think that was the intention going into that exchange.
And unfortunately, he's now just lost the momentum that he built up with a good escape, top position, good few hammer fists, and the great leveler, knee on belly.
Hard to breathe when that weight's driving through your sternum. It looks like he's looking for a top one-arm guillotine. He's really cranking on that neck, and the ref calls a break. I think, if you're a judge, Jones started well after being clipped by Davies.
Yeah.
He went to the ground. Jones first. Davies had his time, and Jones has ended the round. It's an even round.
It's an even round. I think you'd probably have to shade it for Shaq Jones by virtue of what was a very good armbar attempt.
It was, definitely.
It was probably the closest that, but we also had a rear naked choke. Not quite locked in.
I mean, that was only the first of 3 armbar attempts in that sequence. But not to take nothing away from Davies. That 1-2 at the start of the round was nearly all they needed. Going into the 3rd round now. I'm thinking Shaq Davies looks slightly the fresher of the two. Touch your gloves now.
Now Shaq Jones is having this success on the feet.
Davies has tried that same strange takedown effort that's pulled him guard. Done well to stand up there.
And again, he's left the neck exposed. If he's been watching any of the fights from earlier tonight, you cannot leave your neck exposed to a guy from Growth MMA. You cannot leave a limb out because they're going to take it, they're going to capitalise.
Yeah. Davies is currently controlling Shaq Jones's ankle there to defend the triangle, but he's popped the leg through.
He's holding the fence.
You're going to be looking now for Shaq Jones to grab his shin with the opposite hand. What Jones wants to be doing here now, there you go, he's taking that right hand to the shin. He needs to cut an angle now. He needs to get himself back underneath Davies to apply the triangle pressure.
But he is actually having some success pulling the neck into the thigh.
He is, but he's tapped. He's got the tap by triangle.
Gentlemen, the winner by way of triangle choke in round 3, and the new flyweight champion, Shaq Jones!